starting the recording and starting the stream. Should probably open that up first and turn on the light. Welcome to Turing Complete Tuesdays. I need to change the stream title. God damn it. I always forget something. Hold on. Real quick. We will go to my channel and change some shit. Edit. Turing Complete Tuesday. And now we do science, technology. Okay. There we go. All that stuff is good. And I want to see if my Spotify works on here. Because I couldn't tell if it was working last time or not. So I just want to find out. Let's see. Try Cranberry Kiss by this guy. Okay. So it's not getting streamed, which is good. But it should be showing the songs I'm playing, so why is it not? I don't know. If you guys want to hear what I'm listening to, you can just ask, I guess. But yeah, today I'm going to be working some more on the Beat Saber game that we had running before. So, our task this week, we've been assigned to try and figure out how to do some animation on our blocks. We want to make it so our blocks, when they fall down the screen, like I'll show you right now, when they come in, they'll hopefully fall down the screen here. We want them to break apart. We don't want them to just disappear like that, because that's kind of lame. Now, I have no animation experience, so I'm going to be following a YouTube guide here, and we're going to see how that works. Now, this may require some things that I'm really not familiar with, but oh god, it's an hour long. Okay, well, I mean, we'll skip around and see what we need to look at. There was also another issue that was brought up in the team chat recently, saying that if the correct orientation is standard, then regardless of how I'm holding the device, the combo increases. If the correct orientation is flipped, no matter how I'm holding it, the combo is reset to 0 and then doesn't increase. Okay. I think I'm gonna see, the problem is I can't test the orientation stuff on my end because I don't have an Android phone on me, which is what we're building to. So I really need my teammate with the Android device to do the testing on their end and then report back to me, which is not great, but it's what we got to work with. Before I go any further, I do need to, yeah, I am streaming, right? Yeah, okay. I need to advertise the stream, so let me do that real quick. Alright. Copy. What's it called? Turing Complete Tuesday. Live now. Alright. And share with game dev. Come on. There we go. Share with programming just for fun. There we go. And then I'll put it on to Tumblr real quick. Tumblr.com. Then I gotta advertise it in my other streamer channels. Let me get onto Discord real quick and hit that MF Go Live button in there so I'm live. First I'll make a post-it here, and close, link, copy link, paste it. This guy is Lost Relic Games, if you want to follow along on your own time, or just, you know, learn some more stuff about Unity. Tuesday. Unity. Coding. Alright. Post. Cool. Got that posted there. Copy link. Stream notifications. Okay, there's that. Alright. Tuesday time. Alright, there we go. I think that's all the places I can post it to. So we're good. I'm gonna keep the Discord open in a tab, so if you want to join my live voice chat, hit up the Cave Discord that I've linked below under the stream, and join that, and then just send a message in there into chat, and I will try and invite you. Anyways, let's take a look at this.
The channel as like heaps of game dev coming your way. Alright, so let's get going. So in the last few videos, we've been putting together this little scene here, which has a player controller with a camera that follows the player. And in the last video, we did this melee combat script, which lets the player throw random attacks and punch the crap out of his barrel. So in this video I want to look at destroying this barrel in some kind of a visually interesting way, and we'll be doing a bit of Photoshop work, breaking this barrel up, and then using rigid body physics to disperse.
So there's the first thing. We're going to need to make separate assets. So not the worst thing, but not the best. I mean, I made the block assets originally in Photoshop, so that's not really the worst. But, like, do I gotta? I don't know.
Disperse the components. Work. In my case,
so is it just going to be a matter of
cool destructibles, huh?
them?
Speaking of,
Jesus Christ, it's a little violent, bro. Okay. I mean, yeah, I can do that, but I want to see what he does in code to break them apart. That's what I'm more interested in.
Which is made up of these sections.
Turn off the music
and
real
then
quick
use
so I can focus a little bit
script
more.
on each of those components to push them away.
Thanks for watching, y'all.
That's how I like to do it. Other people may do it differently.
I have one more place to show.
I imagine in Unity, if you're a Unity user, you'll know that there are a ton of ways to do things in Unity, and each has their own style. This is one I came up with myself that I quite like, and it's the way I do it. It works for me. So one trick what we'll do here, select the barrel in the scene, and right-click, and say Create Empty. And this will create an empty object within the barrel. What we're going to do then is to then drag it back out of the barrel. So it's a child of the actual whole stage. Why I did that is because if I now click this new object and look at the pivot point, it's aligned perfectly with the barrel
Okay, yes, I
out of the
understand what
object
a
allows us
blinking
to
object
map
does.
the same X and Y position without then fiddling with the coordinates in the top here and trying to align things. Barrel destroy. End the word that barrel.
Okay,
Click
yeah.
and select all 3 of these pieces
Okay.
and drag it into this barrel destroy clip.
Okay.
No. Okay, so my mistake. When you group select things in Unity, it tries to make an animation. So we have to do it one at a time, guys. So
Lovely.
click 1, drag it into the barrel destroy, grab the next one, drag it into the barrel destroy, and grab the final one and drag it in also.
Go.
And they've just moved themselves over here somewhere. So what we'll now do,
Just
grab
tap
these
them in
subcomponents and position them back on to the barrel, matching the shape. That way, when this thing blows up, rather than just a mishmash of things flying everywhere, it'll actually look like an egg breaking. And that's what makes this system this makes this approach very, very cool, because it'll break apart and actually look like it's, really breaking and not just a bunch of particles and crap flying everywhere. So this doesn't have to be perfect, this part. Just kind of, just eyeball it. And that looks okay.
Okay.
So now we want to make a prefab out of this object, because we're going to be loading it in at runtime when that original barrel gets destroyed. So to do that, grab this barrel destroy and drag it into your prefabs folder. Okay, so now we can actually remove this barrel from the scene.
Okay, so you're just making a prefab out of it.
And
Just fine.
so we
How
have
does
an
he make it
existing script
explode?
on this barrel. I'm thinking of removing this script and doing it again. We touched on it in the last tutorial, but there might be a few people coming here for the first time, wanting to know how to break this thing up, even kind of make the initial one take damage. So I might do that, guys. So in my assets folder, I've got this barrel script. I'm going to delete it. Okay, so what we'll want to do first of all, we want this barrel to take damage from the player.
Okay, I don't...
So to do a barrel focus,
We don't need to know the implementation of how they're doing damage in this game. I just need to know what he does to make it explode.
so note there are 2 objects.
Because it's basically once the health reaches 0, that is the state in which I'm trying to mimic whatever he's going to do, where it explodes. And he's doing a lot of code there. Is this an animator? Is that what this is going to be?
See the different sections, 1, 2, 3. We want to do a couple of things here. First of all, we
He is doing animation.
One
God
place.
damn it.
some colliders. So I might just pull these apart a little bit. Probably should have done these first. It's always hard to know the order of what to do, but all roads lead to Rome in this case. So we'll click on this top one and we'll give it a box collider 2D. And you might want to just click on edit collider over here. You can see the collider bounds. Oh, where'd it go? You want to just maybe change that. So these collider bounds is when it's going to hit the floor and bounce around, it's going to use this boundary. So it's okay to kind of pull it in a bit in some areas, and you'll know what I mean later on.
Yeah, he doesn't want it.
For now,
so that
you know what? For now,
it's
maybe I'll just give it a bunch of box
bonking
colliders,
on
and later on,
blank
if we have an
air,
issue, we can come
which makes
back
sense.
And,
Western
sort it
Front
out.
drops
What do you
enabled.
guys think?
No, I'm not streaming Valorant right
So
now,
add a box collider
unfortunately.
to that one too.
I don't
all
know
the
if I could
box
enable
colliders now,
drops once I start playing Valorant. That's almost
also
certainly
want
what
to
I'm going to be
rigid
doing
bodies
tomorrow,
to all of them
because
as
I
well.
have Valorant
So
now.
rather than going one by one to all of them, what we can do
But
once
not
again
today.
is
Today I need to
select
do
1, 2,
this.
3, holding shift, and go add components. and
Turing
we'll
Complete
say
Tuesday is a good excuse to get
rigid
some
body
homework
2D.
done. It keeps me motivated. So
And if I hit play, I'll show you guys what this will do. This should just kind of fall apart. Oh, we can't see it. Yeah, look at that. This is kind of falling apart. And if I grab one of them,
yeah, okay. He just has a rigid body on it,
and unpause the scene,
which means the pieces
See,
fall apart, which
Sliding
is
around
fine.
It's probably not what we want.
I mean, I guess if that's all he's doing, like, I can make the pieces not even in Photoshop, like, not Paint, because Paint doesn't do PNGs, sadly. But I don't know. I can just get some photo manipulation software, and just cut them in the ways that they're supposed to be split, and then they can just fall. Like, they don't need to. I mean, I guess it'd be nice if they exploded. How do you do the animation to get them to explode? Maybe handle it here.
It everywhere. It's a very useful script. Very
Create
useful.
an
simple,
animator and
utility
animation
script.
close.
So we'll double click and open that script up. So we're going to start once again by defining a few properties here at the top. First one, we'll make a vector 2. We'll call this one force direction.
Sorry, got the chat up for Discord now.
And once again, we'll serialize this thing, exposing it in the property inspector. And the other one we're going to do is a float. Maybe we'll make it an int. Make it an int. Something's going to be a float. In case you don't know, a float is a number with decimal places, and an integer is a whole number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is an integer, and 5.5, 3.25, etc. is a float. So we'll call this one talk. You might be familiar with this word talk.
This
talk
looks
is,
like what I'm
spin factor
looking for.
Something. So we'll serialize this field as well. And we'll create another property, rigid body 2D. And for short, I like to write RB2D. And in the start function, we'll assign the rigid body 2D to that. So RB2D equals get component and rigid body 2D. Opening closing bracket and close it with a semicolon. So we now have reference to the rigid body. So the moment we load the destructible rigid body into the scene,
Yeah.
the one that comprises of 3 objects, these scripts will all fire instantly in the start function. We don't have to do anything else. That'll run automatically. So here we can immediately say rigid body 2D dot add force.
Okay.
And here we'll pass in that force direction property we created up here. So that might give you a hint of what's going on here. When this thing hits the start function automatically, we're going to tell that rigid body to use this force, which we're going to assign in a moment.
Okay.
And we'll also give it a torque. So we'll say RB2D dot add a torque, and it takes a float, which is interesting that I assigned it as a integer. So we can just change that. Unity likes it as a float, so we'll make it a float just for consistency. No big deal. And we'll pass in the torque that we created. And that looks good. We can actually delete this update function because we're not going to be using it in this case. So let's go back to Unity now. So we've got our force direction and our torque. And we've got 3 different objects. And the trick here is to manually set these so that they make sense visually. So we want this guy here to fly out that way.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want it to fly out that way. It wouldn't make any sense because when an explosion happens, it has to kind of follow the pattern of the explosion.
Yeah.
And the velocity from the center point. And this one we want to kind of fly up, and we might kind of roll it a bit to the right.
Okay.
and the
You're
last one
making-
will kind of shoot out that way. So let's do that now. So we'll start with the right one this time, and lo and behold, we don't have that script attached because we only attached it to the top one. So let's start with the top one. So here, in the force direction, if I change the force direction to 100 and the torque, let's do something silly. And the torque to 500 and run this, I'm predicting the top will pop off like a Coke can lid under a lot of fizz. Oh, it went the other way. And I was not too impressed with that spin. So let's go higher. Let's go 300 force direction and minus 500 torque. Oh, no, what? Minus 5,000. If you're going to do it right, yeah?
Okay.
Oh my god. It shot out of the screen so hard that we didn't get to see it. And because it's a physics object, the rigid body span so fast that this thing just spun into oblivion. So we got to be a little bit conservative here. I was trying to just make a cool spin, but I think I'm just going a bit too crazy with the numbers. So we go 800 and 300. Let's see what happens. There we go. So let's run that again.
Okay, it's doable.
It's kind of cool, huh? That's
I guess the first
I
step
kind
is
of
like,
like that. I think
gotta
that'll look
fucking
really
make the
punch and
assets,
kick,
though.
that thing just pops off like that. So I might just change the torque to a little bit less.
All right. Well, before I do that, we were talking about doing asset upgrades, so I want to make sure that the blocks aren't going to be redone, because if I end up making assets of the blocks with no... when they're going to get replaced anyways, it's going to be pointless. And then I can also try and just resolve the other gyroscoping issue at the moment. The correct orientation is standard regardless of how I'm holding the device. The combo increases, and if the correct orientation is flipped, no matter how I'm holding, the combo is reset due to 0 and then doesn't increase. Alright, well, so for that one I need her to put in some debug lines. Oh, she needs debug log. If I went to where is it? Where's the game? There it is. See, here's our flip manager. So if there's a gyro controller that's enabled, then you check, and then you need to get the current rotation in Euler angles. The gc.current rotation current rotation dot Euler angles dot z in the flip manager update and see what it's printing when you flip your phone upside down. Snip. Take that, paste it. This is what should be flipping the bools. Okay. Is my logic correct there? Let's see. Set flip status matching based on is flipped and should be flipped. If should be flipped and is flipped, or is shouldn't be flipped and isn't flipped, then that's true. Otherwise, they're not matching. That seems to make sense for me. I don't see why that wouldn't be working. If you guys see why it wouldn't be working, then please let me know. But, yeah, that looks fine to me. Okay, and then I need to ask about the art assets. So, the tutorial following does ask that for new assets of the object in its split parts. So are we going to update the aesthetic blocks, or are they staying as is so I can just work off what we currently have? Let's find out. At the very least, I guess I could experiment to see. See, phone saber, Fiji.meta. Where do these get saved to? Location. Okay, that's within the project. That's not what I'm looking for. I am looking for. Also, I need to make sure that I have the most up-to-date version going on here. You're making on it and outside. History where somebody else's. Let's see. I am learning, Schuyler. Pro gamers. What are we looking at? Main stage.json, that's fine. Don't care about that. Improve art. Uncommitted changes, gyroscoping. Okay. Origin master, combo scoring system update. I should probably pull that in. When was the last time I fixed the merge conflicts? See, they all got pulled in, except for, why is this not? Ugh. I don't know what the deal with that is. Let's see. So there. I have new blocks made, but I haven't pushed this yet. I don't have a broken version yet. I'm going to do that in the next couple days. Okay, then I don't know what I'm going to do. Then all I have to do on my end, I need to wait on them to make the broken pieces if that's what they're doing. But I don't know what else there is for me to do on this project then. I mean, I guess I can. I'd rather just fix the gyroscoping issue right now. It's just frustrating because I don't have the Android on me, so I can't do any of it myself. You know, working on a team is always great until you're bottlenecked by somebody else's progress. No fault of their own. They got their own things going on, but Fugma. Lugma. Don't forget Super Bowl Ugh. Man, I don't know.
500. Change the force direction.
I just am curious how he uses the animator.
To about 200.
Because it doesn't look like he's used it yet. Did I miss something here? What is this? Create in barrel in health. No, this is all about frame update, trigger enter, blah blah blah. Health. Yeah, no, we don't need that. Create barrel. Still don't need that. Nope. Explode this game object. Okay, this could be used because this is going to relate to me spawning in you delete the main block and then replace it with the little bits, which we're already destroying the main block in our block script, I believe. There. Destroy, fixed update, pass screen, check type, swiped. Maybe it's in the swipe manager. Current swipe action. Where is destroy? Where is it? Ah, here it is. I really don't like having all these if checks. There's gotta be a cleaner way to do this. Like, there's gotta be. This is so cumbersome. We're rewriting code. You just... Block does not equal null. Yeah, we can probably just make a helper script, so at least you don't have to write those 2 lines every time. Okay, it turns out we might have had user error on the flipping issues because they were only flipping at 90 degrees instead of 180. It is typically what flipping means, but... Then what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I can't do the animation stuff until I get the new things pushed up, which somebody else is doing, so I don't want to just repeat their work. It's the same result. Debugs are reading this such. I don't know, man. I don't know what the issue is. See, as you can see, we have a very riveting little thing going on here. Look at my combo going up. Keep the combo going. I'll start getting a score multiplier, I think. Once we get to 10, this one's good. Yeah, then we're good. Still adding debugs, okay. And look at the Trello. That was pretty much the only task assigned to me. We don't really have much else to do in this project. Maybe I will end up working on some, what's it called? On some freaking odds bot situations. I still don't know where to go to that with that bot though. That shit's just gonna be so redonkulous as far as contacting users. We've been over this. It needs to contact the users in question, so the one who initiated and the one they added, and it should be able to grab that information easily enough. If it should be able to grab the user who sent the message to the bot, and in the message they sent, it should include the user's name, so it should be able to get those names fine. But then it's got to like private message them in the public channel and say you were challenged to odds, and then from there. But I've seen somebody else do it. I saw somebody else do the there was a Super Smash Brothers bot that somebody made for our CSH Slack channel, and that had a similar thing going on. So it's definitely possible. I guess I need to ask them on how to do that. But we'll see. Ugh. Yeah, let me look at the Trello. I should have watched this video before coming on stream. It's just woke up late. I don't know why I stayed up till like fucking 4 a.m. last night. My sleep schedule is just absolutely turbo fucked right now. Hoping to get better about that with time. Let's see, Trello. Shut. Okay, Bone Shaver. Yeah, man, I don't know. Animation. Assign myself to change members, dupe. Okay. And that's Katie's work. Brute beam mapping. That was on Steven. Right? Yeah. Okay. I did something. Hoorah! I would like to do code work though. This is just a real sad time. How's your days going though? Who's watching right now? 5 cents, another TTV viewer, Inventkin, Oofy Doodle, and Stream Elements. Inventkin and Oofy Doodle. I don't think I've met y'all before. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. If you get any code problems of your own, I'd be happy to discuss them in the meantime while I figure out what the hell I'm doing in this project. Do I have any other work I could do? I could start planning out my final project for the current topics class. Yeah, let me actually show you guys what I had in that class so far. Basically, our final project is going to be either a quiz, which might be the easy way out, and I might just do that. But another final project option is to, here, I'll actually just pull it up on my courses, to basically do a combination of the video manipulation that we learned in processing at one point, and then the audio manipulation that we learned last week. And so, yeah, I might want to do that. The question is, you know, what am I going to do for it? And then the fun ensues. But if I go in here, if you take featuring quiz, no, none of these are. See, she also mentioned the quiz, but then there's been no sight of it. Like, I don't see it anywhere in here. It's not in the quizzes section. So I have no idea what to do with it. But I don't really want to go back to the AR stuff before. It was a real pain in the ass sometimes. And it just didn't work that well, you know? I don't know, maybe my camera wasn't that great, but it just didn't really click with me. Processing has also been a time, but not as bad of a time. When I run it on the tablet, create a processing app with coherent design that responds to video and audio input, live or from a file. There should be response to color bright change of pixels and or object detection. That one would be no. I haven't done that yet. What I did for my processing, if we course, it doesn't show up. Why? I don't know why this doesn't show up as a start menu shortcut. It's very annoying. But I'll find it. Hold on. Program files. Processing. Where is processing? Is it in here? OP. Nope. Documents. There it is. Project 2. Visualization. And now we can't figure out how to get the debug logs to show up in the game when they're running it on their phone. Hoo boy. Here, this might be a little loud, so I will try to turn it down if I can. Open volume mixer. Where is it? Audio visualization. Turn that down. There we go. So it's a sort of a rainfall thing. Not very complex, but you know, it could be a starting point for something. Basically, it's just taking the waveform information and displays it, updates the max amplitude. The radius changes based on the current amplitude. You can see it's like flashing there. Min age and max age. Clamp the value. The count, age, and max amplitude is what determines the color. So red is according to its age, green is according to its max amplitude, and blue is according to the amount of times it is exceeded a certain amount, I believe. Reset, yeah, update the counter for that metric. Yeah, so the count is relative to how many times it's risen above 0.05 in amplitude. And where is amp? New droplets. Yeah. Background analyze. Okay. Fire speed max. Yeah, droplets. Spectrum. Yeah. Okay. So that just gets the amplitude at that point. If it's above 0.05, it increases the count. So you'll see these basey ones, since they've constantly been increasing above that, they're pretty blue. But if they're less than that, then then other things that could get accounted for is the max amplitude. Which I'm surprised the lower ones aren't hitting, because their max amplitude should be kind of high. Maybe I should multiply max amplitude to sell it a little bit more. I don't actually know what their max amplitudes are. But let's see. Set up the droplets, and then the age keeps it red, which is why these ones who get hit less often, they're red. So I have to take one of these, and then I have to do something in videos. Sketch. Show sketch folder. Audio examples library. Video. Capture. Yeah, this is the one I made. You just tape distortion. And so this does a cool little video effect. Hopefully it won't affect my video stream here. It might though. Let's see. It might be getting... it looks like it's already getting used. Do I have a way to show this? Basically, it would like scan down the screen and displace a piece of it, so that's like, you know how those videotapes, when they got when they're rewinding or fast forwarding, they would do that little thing. If I were to improve upon it, I'd definitely like to make it more of a wave, and then I could see if I could figure out something that did more of a response to color bright change of pixels. So yeah, I think if there's more movement on the screen, maybe that would cause the distortion to grow greater. Maybe, I don't know. We could try that out. We could try out a lot of things, but that could be fun. Or I could just do the quiz. Take a focus. Yeah, should I just? We are still stuck on this troubleshooting issue with the gyroscoping. Push into master and is what now. Keep it in its own branch. That's not the right word. We are looking for merge. Into master. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I think while that's getting resolved, I might as well get started on this. Problem is, I know the code for the video thing works. It's just a matter of incorporating it in the sound stuff. I'd also want to improve on the sound. Visually impossible, sonically interesting, dynamic and thoughtful, according to color, shape, and form palettes applied. Please avoid visual and audios that are too spasmic or jumpy. Smoothing over time. Yeah, okay. And I don't want to just do a basic histogram, right? So, I think that we should now, if you guys have any ideas, feel free to drop them. Cool if we could make the visual distortion and the audio analysis work together. Here, I can get those folders open again. Open both of them at the same time. Does that work, or is it going to shit the bed? Is it going to scream at me? Okay, that's one of them. Where's the other one? Please show me the bits. Okay. Gent dispatch. Put these side by side so we can see what the code's doing in each of them. Based on a spectrum example sketch. Keeps buffer video frames and memories and displays. Maybe group of pixels for the camera. Okay. Distortion start pixel, end pixel, pixel shift amount. Oh, you know what would be cool? I think they have no. Where are the examples? What's it called? We would want to look into audio analysis. No, not sound. We want to go to video, capture, and then getting started capture, Framingham, HSV, mirror, radial sleep. We want to do object detection. I was thinking if you can if you could detect somebody's eyes, you know, like, what's it called? If we do Daft Punk, because I always love Daft Punk, always a slut for Daft Punk. Man, I need to get Stream Elements to stop tweeting on my stream. Not news. Songs of fun. They're never making any new music. I have to hold out hope, but it's not looking great. Like this dude, fucking, I don't know if this guy man or Thomas Bangladder, but you know, you can have a heads up across the eyes, and so that could be where the audio visualization is displayed. You know, have it like be a black bar across the eyes. Oh, a black bar across the eyes would actually be dope as hell. Oh, like a censoring thing, and then it does like a waveform. Oh, actually, all right. I'm cracking into something, but we need to see how to do eye tracking. And I mean, we could see if it's in here. Time displacement, slit scan. What is slit scan? This demonstration depends on the canvas height being equal to the video capture height. If you prefer otherwise, consider using. Okay. What does this do? Right. These video examples don't work. If the pretty sure these don't work. Critical, trying to dispose element video capture, but it's in pause instead of null state. Yeah, I might need to turn my video off to get these to work. But copy a colleague's video to a location moving slowly across. No, okay, this isn't object detection. I want to see live Pocky, mirror, radial, ASCII, background, subtraction, brightness, color, frame differencing, Framingham, getting started, HSV space. You know what? Google's always our friend here, right? Pull up Discord. Not if there are errors. I'm taking a look now. Okay. Let's see. How to do eye tracking? Processing video. Eye tracking. Processing form. I've been processing have to track the exact movement of viewers' eyes over time. I have some experience processing using motion tracking. Processing easy eye tracker. Oh. Well. Processing easy eye tracker. Don't need to reinvent the wheel. It's an open source programming language. Environment people. Okay, can I get it from here? Beep. Nope. How about here? Beep. Easy eye tracker. Eye tracking for processing. Wait, is that the same guy? Toby. Yes? Gaze Track is a library that supports basic gaze tracking using various Toby eye trackers. I mean, that sounds like what I'm looking for. TBH. So I'll give it an install. And hopefully that won't kill the stream. Okay. I guess it installed. find out. Red balloons go by. Sketch. Let's go to the examples. Let's see. DFX, PDF, sound, video. Well, where did it add it? Graphics. DXF import, no. Network, no. No. Where? Import library. Okay. Wait. What? Did that just add something? Oh, did that just throw it in? Yeah, it does. Okay. That's not helpful. Okay, so it has it in there. How do I use it though? First of all, I should probably make a new file. And then I'll save it as current P3. Okay. Now, we will import the gaze track in, and we will see processing gaze track. Library enables use of different eye trackers on processing a virus. Out of the box, popular Tobii eye tracker. But I don't have there. Try to install it. It's not current version of processing. Update the library, include a couple. So that it can be installed automatically through the processing. Now we are in the form reading section. I don't understand. Do I need another thing for this? Where's gaze track? Tobii IX and 4C. Library for the library that supports basic track sheets of various Tobii eye trackers. Cyber's tested on Windows 10. 4C trackers. Download. Stream application in .zip format. See, I don't know if I need that. Unzip and put the extraction gaze track folder and libraries folder of your processing sketches. Okay. Well, that already seems to not be the case with my processing work. Cause show sketch folder. See, that's not. It's running. That's not Yeah, I don't want to use an external application. Can I not use that? PS3 iTribe, a library to get ICA data from iTribe device. No. No! I really prefer not to have to use external stuff. Video and vision. How about object? Drag and drop objects? No. No. For applying post effects? No. Pick an object in 3D scene easily. What does that mean? A collection of objects, behaviors? No. 3D. Feel free to replace this paragraph description of the library. Oh, cool. They didn't fill it out. Alright. Well. So do I need to download? Oh, come on. What do you mean the site can't be reached? Bro! You're killing me. You're killing me, Chief. I'm dying. Oh, lordy lord. What was he? Beat Saber. That's a good alternate name. Can run with it. Okay. Well, I might have to shelve this idea, sadly. Processing app, okay, here, design. Video and audio input. What's another thing we could do? We could... Thinking. Putting on my thinking cap. Something that reacts to change of pixels. I could... I mean, let me look at the camera here real quick. So if I could make my own pseudo eye tracker by trying to track for really white, like, objects, but that'd be super shoddy, and I don't think that'd be good enough for this project. I don't know. Let me look at my other processing projects again, real quick. So right now we can analyze the count, the age, max amplitude. What can we draw with that on the screen? I don't know. Maybe there could be a thing where if it detects motion, it can... if it detects motion, it could show something on the screen, like a rotating triangle, that expands and contracts and rotates based on the music being played. Excuse me. That could be a thing, maybe. I don't know. Alright. Welcome to Fuser. Thank you for signing up to updates on Fuser. Sure. You're receiving this message because you signed up to receive user newsletters. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is tough. It's a toughie. Visualization. Let's see. Oh, and can I like here? What does it mean by the sketch folder here? Data needs that file in there. Okay. No. Or maybe it's just, oh, this is just showing them? Sketch. Okay, yeah, it's just bringing them to front. Alright. Examples. Let's go back to video, see what else we got. Capture. I know ASCII movie based itself off of, I think it did itself off of movement. Did it off of movement or color? Yeah, getting started. For the camera, load the font, yada yada, 256 levels of brightness, distribute letters across. We have 256. Current characters for each position in the video, current brightness for each point, capture event, read, draw, push matrix, H gap, it's the width and the height, scale, text, it's font and font size, load pixels. Oh, excuse me. Move down to the next size, translate. For int pixel color, faster method of RGB than red and green and blue. Another option would be to properly calculate brightness as luminance. You can instead do blah blah blah. 0.1 value. Pixel color. No. Move to the next pixel, translate, pop matrix, cheat screen, height, handle key presses, toggle the cheat screen in the original image in the corner, G grabs an image and saves the frame to a TIFF image, increase and decrease the font size. Now none of these are manipulating. Background subtraction, tracking, brightness tracking. Okay, that's sort of close to what we're looking for. A little bit, just a wee bit, just a wee bit. I don't know. Set up. Is this Daft Punk? Speak of the devil. It is. Video.read. Draw the webcam video onto the screen. Right is X. Okay. So we can, what is the image data that we can get from the pixels? We just get RGB data back from it? Video.pixels at index. Let's look up the docs here. Processing video. Okay. Import the library. Initialize the capture. Let's walk through the arguments. Yeah. With the video capture. Okay. Yada yada. Start the capture process. Video start. Read the image. Second strategy. Then yada yada yada. Display the video image. Put this together in the following code. Start. This is the easiest part. You can think of capture as a p image changes over time. In its fact, a capture object can be utilized in an identical manner as a p-image object. Okay. You can do with a capture object as long as you read from that object the video image update is manipulated. See the following example. Cool. Note that a video image can be tinted just like a P image. Yeah, that's great for artists, not great for me. Recorded video. I don't care about recorded video. Software mirrors. Small video cameras attached to more and more personal computers. Developing software that manipulates an image in real time is becoming increasingly popular. Mirrors. You can... Okay. Not really what I'm looking for still. Get until I hit the bottom. Right, what does the pixels provide? Can I get the pixels? Video that pixels. Don't demand a distance. Processing video pixels. See, it really pixels language API. Okay, great. If you have yada yada, for more technical, load pixels. Pixels array contains values for all the pixels in the display. These values are of the color. Okay, so there it's just a bunch of RGBs. So how do you detect motion with that? That's what I want to know. You know? You know? But I am unsure of how to do that. X-ray. How? Processing object detection or motion tracking. Like that. It's not snow. Camera motion tracker. Let's try this one. Excuse me. If you diff the two frames against each other, you need to find you need to find an area. Or, I mean, I guess you could just find the biggest diffed pixel, the most diffed pixel over like the last 10 frames. But then you need to store all 10 of those frames, right? And that's not great. Let's see. This help. See, this isn't diff. It's only tracking it on the current frame. And that's not helpful. So I don't think this can help us. ASCII video, background subtraction, brightness thresholding, color sorting, frame differencing. Oh, duh, frame differencing right here. I added video using frame differencing. Num pixels int previous frame. So it's an array of previous frames. This is what I was thinking of. Okay, capture video. Setup. This is the default video input. See getting started capture. Start capturing. If video is available, using video to manipulate the screen, use video.available, video.read. So it's safe to draw the screen. Okay. Load pixels. So make its pixels array available. Movement sum equals 0. Amount of movement in the frame. is 0 for each pixel in the video frame. Current color, previous color is previous frame I. Extract the red, green, and blue components from the current pixel. Extract radiant from the previous. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is not okay. It's not an array of arrays. That would have been kind of redonkulous now that I think about it. Diff, absolute. Oh, you know what? I could. So here's how we could do it. And I could just throw in the tape recorder thing on top of it just for fun. But you could have it be like wherever there's the most movement, it'll keep checking for most movement, and then the raindrops will fall. So like if I'm moving my head, they'll fall on my face. But if I'm moving my hand, they'll fall down into wherever my hand's moving. So it's like my hand's dropping the raindrops. That could work. We could work with that. Yeah, I think that could work. Moving some is different. Render the difference image to the screen. Following line is much faster but more confusing to read. So all we need to do is change this, and instead of drawing that, go through, so we have for each pixel, then you need to find the biggest diff value, and so you keep an external variable that'll just be like, this is just tracking which pixel is the most changed of all of them, and then if it just do a check to see if the current diff pixel is the different thread. Yeah, okay, yeah. And then the biggest one, whichever one that is, that'll get stored in the array. Okay. We can work with this. We'll start with this as a base. I think this is a good space point, and then we'll work from there. Current project 3. Okay. Now, don't need gaze track. That was scrapped. Let me just see before I go on. How do I... Drawing it shouldn't be too difficult. VHS, no, audiovisual. Droplet, display. Display, count, age. So, where's the setup? Where is the setup? That's the function. Setup. Background, float droplet, separation amount, width divided by, yeah. And then set the droplets, and it should be a min diff amount that it needs to surpass in order to even bother drawing the thing to the screen. And so, yeah, okay. Set up the droplet separation amount. Yeah, you could just set it to be, so that base it on the base the X and Y off of the point of interaction rather than anything else. What is... Oh, cool. No, thank you, ad block. Yeah, it would just need to draw based on the location of the current frame. It's just a matter of... I guess that, yeah, it gets a little bit complicated because it's falling down the screen, and in this version, and not the frame differencing, where is it? Audiovisual. It's falling down the screen at a constant rate. But I guess when it reaches the bottom, let's see, if it's greater than the height of the screen, then set that equal to whatever the diff point's at. Yeah, we would just need to do an update frame where the Y gets, or the X gets adjusted based on the location of the hand. We can work with this. We can make this work. Anyways. Okay, that's still there. Put in a little lad here. Call it Rain Man. Audiovisual final project. There we go. Track the movement on a camera, on a live camera, and to track the movement on a live camera and let rain fall from the most active movement point. Track the movement on a live camera and let rain fall from the most active movement point. Based on and have the rain act as a pseudo histogram for a provided song file. Cool. On frame differencing based on the frame differencing tutorial. Pixels previous frame capture video. That's all good. Setup, we're going to need to add stuff to that. But right now I just want to focus on getting the most edited pixel. So, let's see. Int biggest diff pixel. All right, and then we say movement sum equals 0. Okay. What is the movement sum used for? That's what I want to know. If movement sum, only update the screen if the image is changed. Oh. What is update pixels? Or is that just a built-in? Yeah, that's just a built-in. Okay. Which, I mean, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Let's see. What did I call it? I can just replace that with... Get this out. And replace that. Okay. Now, for previous color, previous frame I, current red, blah blah blah, and if the diff r plus diff g plus diff b is greater than biggest diff pixel, then there we go. If diff r is big at these differences, check to see if this pixel has changed more than the previously tracked pixel. Update if necessary. Alright, then we say biggest diff pixel equals I. And then we don't do this anymore because we're not just showing where the biggest movement is. We are picking a spot and then drawing based on it. Following line is much faster but more confusing to read. Previous frame I. Okay. The following line is much faster but more confusing to read. Okay, that doesn't matter because we're not even doing that. Yeah, we're just gonna update pixels always. Update pixels. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, because we're not drawing the diff to the screen, so that's fine. Bard! Hello. Would you like to join the Discord call, Mr. Bardley? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So, now out here is where we've got it set. Oh, and we also need to track the amount. Vars for processing frame differences. Just call them diffs. Num pixels, previous frame, capture video. Int biggest diff total. Okay. And then oh no. Wait. No. I'm a fool. Okay. Then we will say sorry, I'm misusing these. Biz total is also going to equal 0. Pixel with the most movement, and then so that's the pixel with the most movement, and then this is the RGB diff total of the pixel with the biggest diff. Why don't I just put these up with their explanations? There. All right. Set. Reset the tracking vars. Tracking vars. Okay. Biggest diff total. Then biggest diff pixels divide, biggest diff. Copy that, paste that, equals this. Okay. Check to see update if necessary. And then, based on that, we want to do another F. Let's say int min change threshold min amount of difference needed to spawn rain. Okay. So we'll set this equal to, I don't know, set it equal to 50. Because that means there need to be an RGB, a total RGB change of 50. So that would be at least, if we were to split it evenly, it's like, what's 50 divided by 3? Not an even number, I know that much. 50 divided by 3, 16 RGB values of difference. And you're going from 0 to 255, so I think that should be enough to be worth it. You're gonna need to, like, if this thinking about how the program would see this, me moving my hand around, I think, I mean, there's only one way to find out. I don't even think I'd be able to show it on stream, sadly, because of the fact that it's using my video. I mean, I guess I could turn it off. Let's see if that works. Here, if I turn off my camera for a second. No, OBS is still using it. Thanks for the support, brother. Yeah. Oh, hi, Maddie. Why is there a user named Feet in my stream right now? I don't like that one bit. Anyways, the yeah, so if it's doing that, let's see, then if the biggest diff pixel I should do this after it saves the frame, because otherwise it'll take the rain into account, and the rain would fuck everything up. So after unaltered frame has been saved, add rain if pixel diff is big enough. Alright, so if biggest diff total is greater or equal to the min change threshold, then we're going to do a bunch of drawing shit. This is where we're going to need to import a bunch of our rain stuff. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Where is the audio? There it is. So first things first, we're going to need to import a droplet. We're going to need to import all of this, to be quite honest. Down to FFT, smoothing factor, droplets. Yada, 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 yada. Okay. Won't say I do. Just a little. Okay. Alright, that's the setup. There we go. It's a droplet. I would like to take this and drop it down here. Define smoothing factor. We didn't even use the smoothing factor, but it'd probably be useful for this one. Nah. We didn't use the smoothing factor, I don't think. Right. Smoothing. Find. Yeah, no, we didn't use it in the raindrop one, which is fine. Define how many bands. This needs to be a power of 2. Create an array of droplets. I'll visualize some of the frequency chart. Variables for drawing the spectrum. Okay, keep these together because they're all part of the sound thing. There we go. Display. Okay. Yeah, circle XY amp. Travel rated scalar. Yeah, that sounds good to me. You in the California sun. See, there's gotta be a way. The next challenge is like, if there's not any movement, then it's not going to draw the circles. But if it does, then what's the dealio? Because let's say like my hand's up here, right? Like right here. Let's just say it tracks this one finger. This finger is moving a lot, right? So it's gonna keep trying to draw the circles, but it's gonna keep drawing them at the top. I want them to fall. So why not? Oh. What I could do is maybe draw them so that they're. So it's only, instead of it being the whole thing, like this. Here, pause the music for a second. Okay, now I get the audio visualization running, real quick. Okay, so it's fallen. And what if it just... It could draw one of these. There's only 80 of them. So every update, it could change which one it's drawing, perhaps? And then let them fall as they may. Oh, that could work. Let's see. Display, yeah. Okay. Droplet separation amount, set up droplets. So it's gonna have a droplet array made at the beginning, and then the drawing distance isn't gonna be set here. But that's every 80 frames. I don't know, like, it's not gonna fall all the way down, but maybe that's not an issue. Maybe that'll look fine. Droplets, new droplet 0, 0. Okay. What is the count? Oh, okay. X and Y. Yeah. So, yeah, it would have it for each of the frequency bands, but it would only start dropping them if there's movement. I think that's the play. I think that could work. Right, droplets for, yeah, and then it'll go through and I think we might need a new thing to say is showing. We just needed to generate a new droplet, right? We could make an array and then pop it. Here, because I'm thinking it can't. I don't know if it could be static. You know, maybe it couldn't be. We could do this so that it's the static array that gets made at the beginning, but then it's going to be a matter of, well, what happens? How does it know which droplet to drop on each frame? And you can have a thing going from 0 to 80. And then have it fall a certain amount. Let's try something. So let's say we're on frame 0. That means that band 0 would be getting dropped first, or the first thing in the registered spectrum is going to get drawn. So let's see. Create an array of droplets that visualize the frequency chart. Variables for drawing the spectrum. Max fall speed 10. Yeah. Representing a droplet. Okay. Int droplet frame. And then that'll be 0 to start with. And so then we go previous color. How does it draw them? Droplets I.display. Okay. Yeah. So I just need to call. I only need to call that if it's live. So here we need to copy some things from setup here. Yada yada. Droplets. Okay. Copy this. Move it over. Got 3 viewers now. Thanks, guys. I really wish that the users in chat thing would just be accurate to how many people are actually in here, rather than who's just been in here over the course of the stream. Bloodluster, nice to meet you. But oh well, we'll make do. New int num pixels. Okay. Video capture this with. Okay. Figure out width. Starting exposition for the droplets. Okay, so that's not going to be what we do anymore. Set up the droplets. We'll just put this at 0 for now. Droplets.length. Actually, wait a minute. Where? Okay. Set up num pixels previous frame, yada yada. Load pixels. Set up the droplets for yada yada. Droplets default fall speed 0.0. Yeah, okay. They're all zeroed out. Load and play a sound file and loop it. I need to copy that from this one. Sketch. Show sketch folder. Copy. And put that into P3. So now it also has the sound file. Good. And the FFT is also being copied over. Good. Set up the droplets. Keep these together. Yeah. Okay. Size. Okay. The pixels, set of the droplets. Okay. So yeah, if a droplet has spawned in based on the movement and the frame, then it needs to stay. It needs to keep falling, and displaying if the change is it needs a new variable. Yeah. Do I need these all in the constructor? The answer is no. The answer is no. I don't know why I did it like that. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Just get rid of these. Okay. And then count param. We could just call this 0, 0, 0. And what was the default fall speed? Set that here. Fall speed. Okay, there we go. No harm, no foul. And now we can get rid of a bunch of this junk that we don't need. Thank the Lord. Okay. Yeah. Default fall speed. Okay. Let's see. So we got the droplets spawned in. We need a new variable though, right? Bool. What are their bools? Processing has to have bools. Processing bool. Oh, needs to be fucking Boolean. Really? Really? Okay. Is active. Okay. And then we can set is active to false. Cool. Alright, that's all set up now. And all of them get initialized. Droplets, yada yada. Frame loop, input sample. Okay. Then all that gets done. Okay. Then we can do droplet. At pixel frame. We do have droplets set up, don't we? Yeah. Why? Oh. There we go. And then droplet frame 0. Is active is set to true, then set the droplets at droplet frame. Just copy this line. Come on, there we go. Dot x equals what's it? Biggest oh, how do you get the oh jeez. Oof. Pixels. Get x and y position of processing video pixel. Image by image. Its color of any pixel grabs a section of an image if no parameters are specified. Here's a conundrum. How do you get an x and y from a single for loop when you have a defined width and height? That's what I'd like to know. Let's see if this is any help at all. How to read processing get pixel position. Nope. When getting so it knows it has an x and y parameter to know does anyone know to convert the pixels index to x and y? I want to do this is easy, fastest gravitator. If you get x, y's using pixels. You declare a color set of the image pixel. Okay, this seems more straightforward. Is using pixels is pixels. Oh. Time to do some math, guys. Okay, so we get a position, right? We are storing a position of the pixel, right here. Yeah. And to display the audio visualizer stuff, you need to give the circle thing an x and a y on the screen. So, on one side of the equation, pull up Paint. we have our pixel value here called p. And then we have it equal to y times width plus x. Y times, just call this, times width plus x. But we all, God, I hate math, dude. So we know p is known, and we know width. Now we can p minus pixels get in reference. Images in pixels. It started with images. Started a variable float. Using images, no different than using define class. P image, yada yada. Okay. How the pixels look, how the pixels are stored. Pixels. If you've just begun using it, you may have mistakenly thought that the only offered means of drawing screens through a function call. Somewhere, somehow, had to write that code to translate the function calls and setting individual pixel screens. A line doesn't appear because we say line, it appears because we color all the pixels along the linear path. Doesn't manage the lower level. From time to time, we do want to break out of our mundane shape drawing existence and deal with pixels on the screen directly. Processing provides the functionality via the pixels array. We are familiar with the idea of having x and y. Yes. However, the pixels array has only one dimension, storing color values in linear sequence. Because of course it does. And take the following example. So let's say we want to translate pixel, let's say pixel 9. So that's the width of this array, the width of the screen is 5. And then the height is 1, 2, 3, it's a 5 by 5. So how do we get pixel 9 from what is really what we want is we want 5 2 from this. How do you get those two values out? First, we should point out something important. Whenever you're accessing pixels in a processing window, you must alert processing to the activity. This is accomplished with two functions. This function is called before you access the pixels array. The pixels is followed after you finish with your pixel. Go ahead and update the pixels. I'm all done. The colors are set randomly. Assume in the above example, because the colors are set randomly, we didn't have to worry about where the pixels are on screen as we access them. So essentially, however, many image processing applications, the XI is crucial information. A simple example of this might be set every even column of pixels to white and every odd to black. How could you do this with a one-dimensional pixel array? How do you know that every column or row any given pixel is it? In programming with pixels, we need to be able to think of every pixel as living in a two-dimensional world but continue to access the data in one. Since that is how it is made available to us, we can do this via the following formula. Okay. Assume a window or image with a given width and height. Yeah, good. We know that the pixel array has a total number of elements we know for any given x and y point in the window, the multiplication in our one-dimensional array. Okay, that's great, but I need to go the other way. For two-dimensional arrays tutorial, we need to use the same nested loop technique. Difference is, although we want to use for loops to think about pixels in 2 dimensions, when we go to actually access pixels, they live in a one-dimensional array. We have to apply the formula like above. Illustration. According to the 2D. So how to convert 1D coordinates to 2D. This example. No, I want to go the other way. I want to go the other way. Let me go the other way. Oh my god. 2 arrays. I want to convert the index of the first array to the second. Better way to do this. Index divided by 3. Excuse me. Case 1. Yeah, this is just hard-coded. Yeah, and they have the same amount of values, so... Yeah, God, no, that's not good at all. But what if... Index... Okay. Let me try that. So let's say we want to get to 9. We want to get 4, 1 from 9. So, no, that doesn't work. But it needs to be divided by the width, right? So, let's see. If we have 9 divided by 4, 9 divided by 4, it's 2.25. That's not what I'm looking for. It's also not an even number. Oh! I need to index the data into a 2D array using the row and column vectors stating the coordinates. Cum array. That's not helpful. No. Create a 2D array. For loop over you wanted, like you need to figure out which. Are you mine? I say I have 1D array with 30 elements. Just 2D array. Without writing any code, think about how big your 2D array needs to be. Recognize that you need to loop over the contents of your source array to get the value into the destination array. So it'll look something like create a 2D array of appropriate size, use a for loop to loop over your 1D array, inside that for loop, you'll need to figure out where. Sorry, what? Create a 2D array. Use a for loop to loop over your 1D array. Inside of that loop, you'll need to figure out where each value in the 1D array should go in the 2D array. Try using the mod function against your counter variable to wrap around the indices of the 2D array. Being intentionally vague, seeing as this is homework, try posting code so you're stuck. Okay. Oh! Yeah. Okay. So, like, to go back to our example, if we do 9 mod 5 gets us 4, right? Modulus. Perform modulus. Online. Modulo calculator. So yeah. 9 mod 5 calculate. Not now. Okay, 9 mod 5 equals 4. Sweet. Now if I do 8 mod 5, that should equal 3. Yeah, okay. Cool. Then how do I get the height? It'd be the flattened division minus 1, I think. Let's see. Equals biggest diff pixel mod, what's it called? Width. Okay. Now we do this again, but with, nope. Love the lack of IntelliSense on this lovely little programming system. Processing math operators. Let's see what they do. Modulo. Okay. Yeah. References. Related divide. Okay. And okay, divides the value of the first parameter by the value of the second. The answer is equation number 20. Equation. Oh my god. Okay, but does processing divide return okay. Don't it always be another? Yeah. Okay, cool. So it does handle it like that. So let's see. If we divided, where is it? There it is. Let's say we divide 13 by oh wait, no. Hold on. Sure. I could just use a calculator for this one. Divided by 5 is really 2 remainder. Hold on. Yes. I believe that is the play. Height. Y. Okay. I think that's our play. I think that math is correct. If it's not, then I guess I'll die. But I can't really test it right now, so I'll just have to try it out later after the stream's done. Add it. Rain if pixel diff is big enough. Travel's fan access true. Duh. Okay. And yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And this is only gonna occur to the pixels or the droplets that are the current droplet frame is looking at. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. So. Oh, this is all in the if statement? No. Okay. Yeah, we can just put that out here. Of course, it doesn't align, because why would it? There we go. Align all of these. There we go. Right? Yeah. Okay, after unaltered. That's just obvious by not being in the for loop. Okay, add rain if pixel diff is big enough. Okay, and then we can go through and basically only need to check if the thing is active or not. Right. Droplets. Yeah. Okay, let's grab this for loop. Nope. Yep. Okay. Spawn a droplet if pixel length is big enough. Alright. Now we can spawn this stuff in. Put all that in. There we go. Okay. Spawn the droplet if pixel diff is big enough. Move all active rain. Oh, wait, why didn't I just... I'm a fool. Move all active droplets and display them. If they're not active, then you don't need to worry about them. If droplet I dot is active, then proceed. And cool. And now update the amplitude. Okay. Droplets. Nope. Droplets. Update and clamp the speed of the droplet, current speed of the spectrum. Display them. Current speed. If it's greater than the height, then just set the is active to false. Is Okay. Update the stored amplitude of this droplet, yada yada. My plus equals droplet. Yeah, okay. It's following at the right rate. Okay. I think that's it. I think we done it, lads. I think we done it. I would really like to show you guys what it looks like. So I'm gonna see if I can turn off the video here. I don't want to delete it. Here, what if I deactivate? Oh yeah, there's a button for it. Okay, now if I deactivate this and save it for now. Now it's not going on there. And we can try running this app. Actually, let's try running the other processing app first to see if that one works. Just tape distortion. Okay. And now... Yes, okay. So now you guys can see my little distortion thing going on there, which is pretty cool. And that's all good. Great. So now we can try this one out. I'm going to pause the music, pause my eat-in, and then we're going to run this thing. And okay, that's fine. Setting up the sound stuff. And it's not displaying anything. Why is it not displaying anything? What the fuck? Oh, I should also say for what? Yeah. Okay. Update the droplet frame. Droplet frame plus. If droplet flame is greater than or equal to. Right? No. Droplets dot length -1. Oh, wait. Yeah, right? The droplets length should be... Droplets length should be 80, so it should be less than that. Right? And then... There we go. If the droplet frame is that, then droplet frame equals 0, else droplet frame plus. Put that back in there. Okay. I mean, that wouldn't have... I don't think that would have stopped the video from running, but video num pixels. This is 640 by 480, which is fine. Default video input, yada yada. Start capturing images from the camera videos, num pixels. Previous frame, load pixels. Set up the droplets. Droplets I. Yeah. Playing the sound file. Sample.loop. New FFT analyzer. Okay. Sample draw. If video is available. Use video available and video read inside the draw. Method says safe to draw to the screen. Okay. And that is all in there, right? Right? Yeah. Okay, everything is contained within the video available check. So, it reads it. It gets the biggest diff. Current color, yada yada. That was, well, I mean, I guess we should check it while we're here. Do I have it open right now? Frame difference. Let's try this. Okay, yes, this does work. Frame differencing on its own works fine. So then, what is the issue with combining the two? See, like, where this diff is like, it's hard to point at something when I'm not even moving that much. But you see what I mean? Like, this thing should be the most diffed. Oh, do I need to... Why? Make the pixels array available. See, I shouldn't need that though, should I? Render the difference image to the screen. I don't think I should need that. What is my my other example do? The VHS tapes. Draw. If video is available, video.read. Image. Fill the pixels array to be modified. Okay. Distortion, yada yada. Oh, wait. No, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. And then this display thing does its thing by drawing a circle on the screen. So that should be fine. Modify the amount. Previous frame I. Let me get the getting started one. Getting started capture. Okay. Draw if a camera available, camera.read, image cam 00 dot width. Following does the same as the above line, but it is faster when just drawing an image without transformations or tint. Okay. So maybe I just need to do the set. Let's try that. And the camera here is cam equals new capture. What's the new capture here? Set up. Okay, video. Right, camera.start. Yeah. Okay. So don't need to doesn't even do update pixels in here. I don't know. Try. Set the current frame on the screen unaltered for now, and then I paste that in. And I say video, and we say okay, and update, yeah, update the droplet frame. Okay, camera's live. Oh, I don't know why this isn't working. Murky Angie. Why is this not working, dude? Why is this not working? I am Angie. I don't understand, man. I do not understand. Jump sound, see, that's fine. That's always displayed when it's fun. It's not. Doesn't seem to. Unless it does. I was just looking at it wrong. No, it's not running into any errors. It's all executing fine. So I ask you, what is the problem? I mean, I guess the easiest solution is just to say, here, where's the frame diff? Just to put pixel's eye as color and just do that again. Yeah, so maybe just get rid of this and then just say, where was it again? Movement sum is diff. Okay, yeah, okay. Current color. There we go. Let's see if that helps. It seems kind of redundant. I don't know why that would be a thing, but, you know, couldn't hurt, I guess. Okay. We got the video back, so I guess that was the solution. No droplets, though. Why not any droplets? Turn down the threshold. Min change threshold. Let's put it to 10. See how that works. Yeah. Why does it not work? Oh my lord. Oh no, stop. Alright, we'll keep it at 10 for now, but the video's available. Do all that. Pixel size equals current color. Then droplets at droplet frame. Let's put a log here. Debug. I always log things in this freaking software. Processing. Debug. Log. Print. Okay. And movement detected at x plus comma plus, and then this, but with a y now. Okay. Yeah, that should work. All right. I'll start being okay, so it's detecting movement. Maybe it's not detecting it correctly though? At 132.74. Those X's don't seem to be correct. But they're still registering at locations that 99.8.0. Yeah. 99.8.0 is like here. If our screen is, yeah, those are all on the board, so they definitely should be occurring. So why aren't they? Okay. Print the droplet is active. Save that, play it, and I should just be getting a ton of droplet is actives when this runs, because these should all be getting set to active. Wow, droplet is active. Wow. Okay. Now let me just up the threshold a bit, because that's clearly not the issue here. Let's actually just put it at 100 and see what it takes to move that. Alright, what if we put it at 255? That means at least one of the colors has to completely change, or a combination of them had to add up to one color completely changing. How about 400? Or actually, why don't we just double it? 400, 510. That's better. Okay, then we can do that. So that works as intended. Why is it not displaying? See. Display, reset, blah, blah, blah. Age, min, fill. Oh, processing, drawing over a camera. They definitely have to let you do that. There's got to be an example that shows that. Mirror, radial, time displacement, Servitora, slit scan, radial Pocky, Framingham ASCII, background, subtraction, brightness, thresholding. See, these are all modifying the pixels though. Drawing over a camera. So I've Googled, but I couldn't find any questions. I got code, some of they can track. Can you pick color from video by mouse clicking, drawing ellipse with it? The graphics, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. What I found is here, color, fill. OpenCV color tracker. If okay. Really lovely background image there, dude. 10 out of 10. Okay, but how? Circle. Is there any setup that I'm missing from here? Or from here? From here? Nope, not from here either. Audio visualizer. Background 255. I doubt that would do it, but I mean, I'll give it a shot. It doesn't ruin everything else. Why did I not? What? Oh, wait. Wait, did I forget to analyze? I think I forgot to analyze. Yes, I completely forgot to analyze. That would do it. That would do it. All right. Here we go. So we need to set this stuff up. Background. Yeah, and no stroke. Droplets. Okay. Now we run that. Okay, they're active until... Yeah, they're active as they're falling, but they're still not getting displayed. So what is up with that? Also, I should probably just put that into the yeah, I wasn't doing the analyze. So that was definitely a problem. Yeah, set up input. Yeah. Okay. Cut that. In display. That shouldn't matter though. That shouldn't matter. Okay. Video is available. Read and then load the pixels. And then blah blah blah. Do all the stuff that was in the frame differencing thing. Check to see if the pixel has changed more than previously tracked. Pixel update if necessary. Pixel's eye equals current color. Save the current color into the previous buffer. Spawn a droplet if pixel diff is big enough. Is active. Yeah, okay. Move all droplets, active droplets, and display them. A droplets, spectrum eye. Droplets eye. Yeah, but it's not inside that for loop, so those shouldn't be conflicting, and I'd be getting other errors if they were. I don't know. Current speed, min-fall speed. Yeah, just clamps them. Droplet. Driplet, droplet. Droplet's eye. Amplitude. FFT spectrum eye. Yeah. And then it displays. So what the fuck? Update pixels. Or is update, oh, maybe update pixels is running over them? That might be it. Honestly, that might be it. All right, this will be the last thing I try. Actually, that still needs to happen. Here. Yeah, okay. Then outside of, because this is all inside video available, right? Yes. Yes, cool. Okay. Then if I do this, and then I shift tab, move all active droplets and display them. I think that might do it. Fingers crossed. Oh! Yes! Okay. The diff needs to probably go a little bit. Yes! Oh my god. Okay, great. Okay. We always figure it out in the last 5 minutes of these streams. God bless. Alright, then it's just a matter of decreasing the threshold. Let's put it at 400 and see how that goes. Because I want to just wiggle my finger and have that be enough to change it. Okay, maybe 450. Yes. Oh my god. Perfect. Oh. We done it. Let's fucking get it, guys. Oh my god. Mission accomplished. Alright. I mean, it wasn't the one we set out to do, but I just finished my final project for a class already. Possibly. I should probably check in to make sure this is good enough, but like... Ooh! Ooh, that's high. Oh. God bless. Okay. I'm gonna stop the stream there on that high note. So, thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna be playing some Valorant because I finally got a key for that game after like just leaving my laptop on running Valorant streams for 48 plus hours. So come check that out. Valorant's the new hot and hip game. And until then, see you around.